Hey, yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Chief Truth YouTube channel. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Thanks again, once again, for checking in with the Chief Truth. As always, make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Be sure to leave a like on this video before you leave. And also be sure to drop a comment in the comment section. Let's get some dialogue going about the video. But first of all, I just want to say thanks to all my subscribers, man. I just hit 100 subs and counting. So I just want to thank all of y'all, man. I really appreciate it. Appreciate you guys for wanting to, subscribe and see more of my content and take this ride with me, man. I really do appreciate that so much. And I know it's a small milestone. I can hear some hater now talking about, bro, it's just 100 subs, bro. I've been had 100 subs. I had 100 subs back. It took me 5 minutes to get 100 subs, man. 5 years ago, man. What are you talking about, man? Shut up. Shut the hell up, man. Let me celebrate the small dubs, the big dubs, and all the dubs in between, man. A dub is a dub. Milestone is a milestone. Don't let nobody try to take your happiness away from you. What's that saying? Joy, was it a saying or was it a song, a gospel song? Joy, unspeakable joy. You didn't give it to me, you can't take it away. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, man, just want to say thanks to everybody out there. So on today, we are going to take it to Stow, Ohio. Now, unfortunately, had a tragic situation happen in Stow, Ohio. A 53-year-old man named Jason Williams ended up murdering a 25-year-old woman named Megan Kellerman. And this was just a random act of violence. They didn't know each other, very senseless. And so gonna play the news clip here and then we'll talk more about it.
More than 24 hours later, and this Taco Bell in Stow remains closed, and the community still trying to process everything as they mourn. I'm Remy Murray with the community's reaction and the experiences people say they encountered during Wednesday's tragic event.
There was a man in a black, I think he had a black t-shirt standing there. He had a gun in his hand.
Startling 911 calls News 5 received from Stow Police Department.
I saw a man with a gun out shooting into a vehicle.
Reveal the terrifying moments.
I'm sorry, I'm really shaken up.
Some bystanders say they experienced when chaos erupted at a Taco Bell on Graham Road in Stow.
I was just driving by and I heard what I thought were gunshots.
Since that horrific incident, residents like Brandon Jester question how this could have happened.
I know I've heard, very rarely do you hear anything like that happen around here, but when you do, it makes you think, you never know what's going to happen.
Meanwhile, City Councilman Mario Fioca says he's heartbroken to learn the details of the murder-suicide that left 2 people dead, including 25-year-old Megan Kellerman of Stow.
You have a family that lost a daughter and somebody that is just at the beginning and prime of her life.
Police say 53-year-old Jason Williams shot and killed Megan Kellerman. The motive still unclear, since detectives say there isn't any information that indicates Kellerman or Williams knew each other. But during a press conference on Thursday, News 5 learned witnesses told detectives that it all started when Williams started honking his horn at Kellerman after she entered the drive-through line in front of him. That's when witnesses said Williams ran the back of Kellerman's car, and within moments, Williams got out of his car, shot and killed Kellerman, and then himself. Meantime, detectives say the 25-year-old's family dog was inside the car and was unharmed.
We're all parents, and we do not at this time have the answer why this happened, and we may never know why.
News 5 also received body camera video from Stow Police after they arrived on scene, but due to its graphic nature, we are choosing not to show it.
Just an awful and complete tragedy.
City leaders understand the community is trying to wrap their head around everything, but he encourages you to keep the family in your thoughts. In Stow, Remy Murray, News 5.
All right, man. So as you can see, very disturbing, very sad sequence of events, man. And I just want to throw something else in here that the news clip didn't mention. So this guy, Jason Williams, apparently had a run-in with the law earlier this year. It says right here, records with Stowe Municipal Court show the 53-year-old, that's Jason Williams, was charged with impaired driving, improperly handling a firearm, and an open container violation. The charges come from an incident in late March. According to a Hudson police report, Williams was arrested on suspicion of drunk driving in downtown Hudson. During the arrest, officers found an open bottle of liquor and a loaded handgun in Williams's car. So this guy was already kind of skating on thin ice with the law, and he ended up doing what he did. But before I get too deep into that, man, I just want to say RIP to this young lady. I always try to give the proper, what's the right word? Try to give the proper attention to the victims in the case, because like I said, a lot of stuff going on, and a lot of times we forget that, somebody died and somebody has lost a family member, somebody has lost a sister, a mother potentially, an aunt, so on and so forth. So I just want to say RIP to this young lady, man. She was 25 years old, just getting started, man. She recently graduated school, and she was a Girls on the Run volunteer. So she was just getting started, man. 25, that's a pup. So I really just feel for her family. Condolences to her family. And yeah, man, such a tragic event that happened here. I just want to say RIP to Megan Kellerman. Now, the thing about this whole situation that makes it so scary is that it could literally happen to anybody. I mean, this was a situation where these two individuals did not know each other. A lot of the times we see these stories and it ends up being some, scorned ex-lover or, some type of love triangle or something. And basically it ends up being a situation where the parties involved know each other. But in this particular instance, I mean, this was just Megan Kellerman just going about her day, going to get some Taco Bell, going through the drive-thru, and little did she know that would be her last, stop, unfortunately, because she ended up running across this guy. And it's unfortunate that you have these people in the world like that, man, who they just don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They are one situation away, one car horn honk away. Like, I don't know about y'all, I don't even like blowing at folks these days, man. I really don't. They could 1000% be in the wrong. They the ones sitting at the green light. They've been sitting at the green light for 5 seconds, waiting on it apparently to turn purple or blue or something. And you honk your horn to tell them to go. And then next thing you know, they done chased you down. They done flipped you off all sorts of ways, called you everything but a child of God, pulled out the Draco, boom, 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 boom. They done chased you down. Next thing you know, you dead. Man, these folks are crazy. Like Chris Rock said in his stand-up that time, he was like talking about the Columbine shooting. And he was saying like, oh man, they want to talk about what the kids was listening to, or what kind of movies they was watching. He said, man, whatever happened to crazy. Like, man, just some crazy ass people out here. I had that police officer talking about, man, well, we want to know, I don't know what the motive was. There was something about that dude is just out of his mind. Out of his mind. Crazy, man. Crazy. No regard for human life, not even their own. And the thing I hate about stories like this, you have somebody who goes off and commits a murder and then they want to turn a gun on themselves. This guy is a coward, a straight coward. I hate when people do that type of stuff. It's already bad enough that they commit the crime and they commit the murder, right? But then they want to go off and kill themselves. Now they don't want to face the music. Now he don't want to go back to jail. Now he don't want to face the consequences. That is cowardly. And he probably knew that he was going to go back to jail and probably be somebody's what. That's probably what he was running from. I've always found that to be so cowardly. So you want to be big, bad, tough, and you want to be this big cold-hearted killer and kill this innocent young lady in a Taco Bell drive-thru in broad daylight, but then you want to go off and turn a gun on yourself. It's like, nah, bro, don't try to run now. But you know what? Where he's ended up at, he won't be able to run. He won't be able to hide. He will suffer for eternity behind the pain and suffering that he caused this young lady and her family. So yeah, man, just stay dangerous out here, y'all. Stay dangerous, stay safe as much as you can. Like I said, like I always say, that spiritual fitness, need to make sure you got that in order, because you never know. You walk out the door in the morning, you may not walk back in the evening. So we all are faced with that. We all could end up in a situation like that, but man, just be careful out here as much as you can. So anyway, I will go ahead and close it on out. Thank you guys for listening. I appreciate it. Like I said earlier, make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Drop a like. Also drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think about this story. And as always, count your blessings, not your problems. I'm out. Peace.